Time now for Football Friday Night, powered by WCTV.tv.
Fresh off Wintersville, Valdosta and Lowndes taking on out-of-town foes. We've got all the action from Titletown.
Hey, way down upon the Suwannee River, the Bulldogs trying to end a 27-year losing streak against their old foes from Madison.
But first, city rivals in an always unpredictable showdown. What more do you want from Rickards and Lincoln as the Raiders and Trojans renew their old rivalry? Welcome into your Football Friday Night. Ryan Kelly, Dominic, Miranda. Dom, this is a slam. And I know we say that every week, but listen.
Didn't it feel like it, though?
Yeah, we have a small show for you in terms of games, and that's still 13 games.
13 games, and man, we're getting to the nitty-gritty of this football season, and it did not disappoint.
No, it didn't, and that includes our game of the week. Let's get right to the action. It was Rickards, it was Lincoln, Gene Cox Stadium, lots of energy, as always, for this rivalry between two of the capital city's football powers. And the Trojans, they got off to a hot start. Second offensive play, Jakari Winters, Rico Watkins. I thought it was an incomplete pass, but it's ruled a catch and a fumble. Aaron Young with the recovery. Lincoln going the other way.
A couple plays later, Demetric Stevens, 9 yards out. Yes, sir. Touchdown, Lincoln, and the Trojans up 7-0.
Defenses came to play in this one. Lincoln, of course, without their starting quarterback. Trojans backed up here. Connor Clay under center looking for the out route. He finds Rico Watkins instead. 20-yard pick six. We're all tied up at 7.
Just like that, Gene Cox Stadium going crazy. Before the half, Rickards threatening again. Rico Watkins can do it on the ground as well. He's under center right here. Says, guess what? I'm going to take it myself. Finds the sideline, finds the pylon. Touchdown Raiders just before this first half comes to a close. 13-7, Rickards went into the halftime break leading, and they would get it done in a slugfest tonight, Ryan Kelly. Your final, 19-7. I know the Trojans were out there without their starting quarterback, but a lot of confidence from this win for the Raiders.
Rickards is a hard team to figure out right now. They've got such a good defense. It's going to keep them in anything. And you know they've got the skilled players on offense.
All over the field.
Absolutely. But this, an absolutely stellar win for Coach Quentin Lewis and company. The Raiders knock off their rivals from just a little bit north. Hey, buckle up. We have a fantastic rest of this show for you, including a very highly anticipated matchup. Brooks County, undefeated Early County. Come on back. It's your Football Friday Night. High school football at its core is all about community, and tonight the NFC Eagle community mourning the loss of one of its biggest football fans, Willie Neal, who passed away earlier this week. If you didn't know the name, you most certainly knew those 3 words. Hold that line. That's what would ring from the North Florida Christian sideline, win or lose, rain or shine, because of Mr. Neal. Our thoughts and prayers are with our friends from Meridian Road tonight. Hold that line, NFC. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to your Football Friday Night. The game we have to start the undercard this evening. Maybe one of the most highly anticipated games in South Georgia this season.
We were looking forward to this one.
100%.
Maybe a shake-up in our Super Six. It was on the docket. A little early Brooks, little Ryan Kelly, Dominic, Miranda, who would maybe get that dub there tonight. But man, are we excited for this.
Early County undefeated. Brooks County hasn't played in a month, but the wait finally over for Coach Freeman and the guys. They were getting ready. Where's Jamal Sanders? Because here's Javen Watts. He's going to throw it deep. There goes that man, Jamal Sanders, 40-yard catch and grab. All week, the Bobcats talked about the jet sweep, and yeah, here comes Savon Kaysen, who's going to make a Bobcat miss. You got to defend it well. 20 yards to the crib. Touchdown Trojans. They're on the board first. Bobcats with the ball pinned back up into their own end zone. That's where we're going to take you. Jeremiah Hutchins gets loose, and no way. Yes way. Early has come to play all the way to the house. 94-yard touchdown. He had over 100 yards in the first half. I'd say so. He just needed 6 more. Why not? But the ensuing kickoff, everything's coming up Bobcats. They force a fumble. Tiedro Steele gets the fumble recovery. Bobcats in great field position again. But here's where things start going south for Early. It's a 3-and-out. Brooks County going to be back on offense. They're inside the red zone. Watts doing what he does best, barreling his way through defenders. 2-yard touchdown, and that was pretty much the game from there. Brooks takes over. Consider the hammer brought. 34-7, your final in Blake.
Let's head to the doghouse. Paul Langford Stadium in Suwannee hosting its old rival Madison.
They were pumped and ready for this one. Been a long time since they beat the boys.
Check that out. 2 minutes to go, up 20-0. The Bulldogs want more. Bronson Tillotson airs it out. He finds a man, Jamarian Smith, interfered with, and all, first and goal. Kyler Hall's squad trying to pound it via the legs of Marquavius Owens. He gets most, but not all. And on third down, trouble with the snap. Didn't get it. Small victory for Madison as they make Suwannee settle for a Braxton Green chip shot.
Automatic.
Yes, and let me tell you, he can do a lot more than that. Immediately give up an onside kick, and Mr. Green, Mr. Automatic, 54 yards. Are you serious? Are you serious? That was
That's
good
a D1 leg.
That was good from 60. 26-0 at the break. Suwannee hands it to Madison, 36-7. Their first win over the boys since 1995.
Congrats to Kyler Hall and the guys. Go have fun, fellas. You earned it.
Wow.
Richmond and Valdosta. VHS trying to keep that winning streak alive against Richmond Hill. Our camera got there right before half, so we were able to get this for you. Todd Robinson, he's going to drop back to pass. Fires to Jalen Whitehead in the end zone. I tell you, that one falls incomplete. The Wildcats win it at half, tied at 0 apiece. But listen, they would pull away in the second half. 20-0, your final score, as they look to stay perfect on the season.
Best front seven possibly in the state of Georgia. Hey, let's pick it up midway through the first. We got Berrien and Cook. Drew Folsom drops back to pass. He's able to find J.D. Smith in the end zone for a Hornet touchdown. Cook up 7-0 with just under 8 to go in the first. Next possession. Game tied at 7. Again, it's Folsom to pass. He's going to find Sean Thompson on the slant. Yes, sir. Babo. Touchdown. Hornets. Cook takes the lead 14-7. Under 6 to go in the first quarter. Cook now up 21-7. The Hornets are buzzing, going for it on fourth down. Folsom keeps it himself. Berrien defense, though, they stop him short of the sticks. Rebels take over. 1st and 10. They can't do anything with it, though. Cook retakes possession. Handed off to Jatorian Kennedy. But he's going to fumble. It's Berrien's Darius Calhoun on the recovery. And the Rebels taking over again in Cook territory. However, it's Cook who rolls Berrien 45-28 your final. Man, Cook is impressive.
This Cook squad is really,
very good.
Really good. All right, Aucilla Christian hosting Harvest Christian out of Jacksonville. They are also the Warriors. Seminole Sound on hand to help ACA tonight. And yeah, one guy who doesn't need any help, unconditional surrender. Jace Grant doing, I mean, look at this.
Look at him go.
I mean, honestly, we could present this without context because he's that stinking good. Zaire Davis for the visitors says, hey, we can run too now, but listen, don't get it twisted. This was all ACA and all Grant. He's
look at him go.
Be denied. Reservations for 6. Touchdown. I think that's Coach Willie there celebrating that one.
Says, yes, sir.
They're saying go to the house. Touchdown for the Warriors. But he's not the only one who can take the ball on this squad. We know all about that. Josh Agner, look at this with the keeper. This isn't going to make the end zone, but look how many guys he's able to
tiptoeing.
The footwork on the sidelines. That drive leads to a touchdown as well. Take a look at your final score here. Aucilla rolls. Aucilla's starting to get things together now as they hit the heart of this season. 34-16. Colby's squad just keeps on rolling. All right, folks. Listen, Hamilton County, we are sorry it has taken this long, but we are thrilled that we were able to make it out to Jasper tonight because I got to tell you, Kirkland Mitchell's squad hasn't showed up in the record books this year, but they've got a couple really, really sneaky good players.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the theme of this year, right? Talent all over.
All right, let's do it. Jasper, Kirkland Mitchell, by the way, shirt, tie, pullover. We love it.
Oh, yes.
We love to see it. Old school. Goal to go for the Flashes, the visitors from Hilliard here. Kyle Bennett going to break the plane 6-0 after a missed PAT for the visitors. In the ensuing Hamilton possession, ground game just a humming. Jaquan Strotter, an elusive move to move the sticks for Hamilton. And if it's working, you may as well stick with it because he's going to break into the secondary here. Shoestrings just barely gets down. Hamilton's moving the ball at will, but a fumble going to put them behind the chains. No dice on this here 4th and long. Ball goes right back to Hilliard, and the ensuing drive, a little deja vu. Bennett going to call his own number. The Flashes up 12-0. Unfortunately, it would stay pretty much that way. 38-0, your final score in Jasper tonight.
Hilliard handles Hamilton. Alliteration. Hey, let's go to NFC. The Eagles played host to Rocky Bayou the Knights. We start you off. First quarter, NFC going up early, handing the ball off to their stud, Traylon Ray. He's going to walk in, virtually untouched.
Oh, come on.
You have to give a better effort than that. 7-0, Eagles up. Hey, next possession for NFC. Check out this play. J.P. Pickles is going to put everybody on notice. Is this J.P. Pickles or Johnny Manziel? Because my glasses are foggy. He's rolling out,
Is that Bill Shakespeare?
I can't find anything. I'm going to cut it back. I'm going to shed a tackler.
Come on.
Go. Speed it up because he's going to 6. 55 yards to Pater. Dive for the pylon, my man. Yes, sir. He gets it to him. What a play. JP Pickles. Hold the lettuce. Are you kidding me? Pickles, hey, he can pass too. Finds Leon Washington. Touchdown. It was all NFC in this one. Take a look at your final. 55-0. The Eagles are for real, folks.
All right, back up to Wintersville. Concrete Palace. Lowndes looking to bounce back. They're hosting Dunbar tonight, and the Crazies are all into it. Let's get to the action, though. Tigers going to throw a beaut of a fade ball to the corner for the touchdown. They take an early lead over Zach Grage's squad, 6-0. Vikings would block the extra point, and it wouldn't take long for the Crimson to respond. Vikings driving down the field with plays like this one. Marvin Parrish calls his own number, bounces it outside. He's leveled as he goes out of bounds, but Lowndes is in business. Let's just go ahead and speed you up to the final score on this one, because I can't tell you that the Vikings took care of business tonight, 43-12.
Hey, Munroe Bobcats. There you have it. Hey, the cheerleaders fired up for homecoming. Scoreless second quarter visiting Maclay. How many Marauders will it take to bring this guy, Amari Borden, down? He's going to Stanford for a reason. Moving the ball are the Bobcats, but the drive would stall near the goal line. Luke Sather gets dragged down by Big Evan Brown. Kids listed at 6'5", 260, my goodness. 4th and goal here. Sather's pass broken up by Grayson Obertzi. That keeps us scoreless, but moments later, it was Monroe's D that broke the tie. Kelvin Crawford, pick 6. That's a theme this week. We had many of them. The Bobcats were on the board before the break. Take a look at your final. It was all Bobcats in the second half. 42-0. They roll.
All right, let's stay in Gadsden County, shall we? The mighty Jaguars, happy homecoming, hosting the Marianna Bulldogs.
The Queen wave.
It was 12-0 early in the third. Cedric Bird going to blow right by the Marianna defense. 40-plus yard run. 20-0 for the home team after they get the 2-point conversion to go. Next Gadsden conversion may as well be, because yeah, they're going to airmail special this one too. Shantaris Thomas, Michael Thomas, he does the rest.
For the Saints?
Sophomore to junior, 26-0. Take a look at your final. The mighty Jaguars have a really happy homecoming.
Yeah.
39-0. Gadsden victorious at home.
Back-to-back wins. All right, let's go to Childs, where Godby was playing Florida High. Did you follow that? Florida High up 51-7 at the half. Godby trying to get some points here. Christian Sims hits the receiver. That's the first down at the end of the third quarter. Same drive. Fourth quarter here. Sims back to pass. This time, he's going to find his man Jalen Allen. That's a nifty little pickup of 15. Cougars in the red zone and knocking on the door. 4th and goal for Godby here, though. And yikes, this snap going to go over Christian Sims, and that's tough to do because he's pretty tall. Turnover on downs. Florida High is going to take over. You get the idea. It was all Knowles in this one tonight. You see Cannon Cowie hit Jack Wim for a first down. 51-7. Florida High rolls. They're 7-0, Ryan Kelly.
All right, let's take a look at the big board tonight, because there's plenty of interesting stuff to get to. I'll call your attention to 35-12, Wakulla over Taylor County. We are aware of reports that Hayden Cleese left this game with an injury. We're going to keep you posted on that as we get more information. Bloodstown over Baker. That's a big win for them tonight, 35-0. Anything really stand out here for you, Dom?
Sneeds, still perfect. Bainbridge, big win. And Colquitt County doing Colquitt County things.
The cream rises to the top. Oh, yeah. Plays of the week after this. Dig it. Welcome back to your Football Friday Night Plays of the Week.
Plays of the week.
Let's go ahead and get to it, and let's start with Thursday Night Football. This was JP2 on the road taking on Arnold. Javon Washington, 105 yards. Speed that thing on
Watch
up.
him hit another gear
Hit
right
him
here.
fast forward.
Holy cow.
Yeah, I wonder who did that. Touchdown JP2. They roll in Panama City.
Panthers back to their winning ways, and you knew this was going to make an appearance for Plays of the Week, right? JP Pickles, hold the lettuce! Are you kidding me? Just running all over the field. This was a 54-yard touchdown. Well, my man ran 100 yards. And look at him in another gear, too. Pylon touchdown. NFC big winners.
All right. Kicker love. Our man Braxton Green.
Oh, my
54 yards right down Main Street. It left the doghouse.
Good from
it's
60.
Good. Suwannee celebrate. That's a big win for you guys tonight. Vote for your favorite on our Twitter page at WCTV Sports. Last week's winner, Dominic.
Travis Keaton. Look at him. Whoop! That's 1. Keep track at home. Whoop! That's 2. Keep track at home. And whoop! That's 3. And that's a touchdown from 45 yards out. Jefferson County with their first win. That was 2 Mondays ago. How about that?
Hard to believe. All right. This game of the week slate
Look at this.
It's ridiculous. Let's start with Lowndes at Colquitt County. Then let's talk about Pensacola Catholic at Munroe. And then let's talk about Houston County at Thomas County Central.
Are you kidding me?
Who even gets your vote here, Don?
I don't know. Colquitt Lowndes is very interesting. Thomas County Central Houston. You can't go wrong with these three. You can't go wrong. Just close your eyes and vote on our Twitter page.
Vote early, vote often, because I can tell you this will be a very, very busy poll. That, of course, also going to be on our Twitter page at WCTV Sports. Dom, it's a big one tonight and a huge one tomorrow. I know we said it at 5. To all our Blazers in town for homecoming, welcome. To all our Noles in town, get ready to scream your lungs out. To any Rattlers going to Grambling, safe travels. Go Noles, go Rattlers, go Blazers. Great week, my man. We'll see you next week on Football Friday Night.